Here we go, friends. Here we go. Wait. What's happening? Stray. They do such a great range of... Oh, I'm really excited for that one. I think it's just called The Drive. That one looks really good. Burb. Oh, I forgot they did 12 minutes. This one. Oh, I'm so excited for that game. God, there's so many games that I forgot were from them. Oh, yes. Last Stop. Oh. This music is a vibe.
Hello, my name is Kelsey, and welcome to our second annual Annapurna Interactive Showcase. We had the best time sharing all of our latest games and partnerships with you last summer, so this year we're back again to show you what we have in store for 2022 and beyond. Today we'll have about 25 minutes of new reveals, closer looks at games you've seen before, and spotlights on a few developers we are thrilled to be working with. We want to thank our fans and partners all over the world for making this showcase possible. Let's get started.
I'm so pumped for this. Seattle Thirsty Suitors, I cannot wait for this game. This game looks absolutely fantastic.
Hi, I'm Chandana Ekanayaka.
And I'm Meghna Jayanth. Welcome to the joyful and surreal world of Thirsty Suitors.
Thirsty Suitors is an action-adventure RPG about fighting your exes, disappointing your parents, and finding yourself. This is Jala.
She's back in her hometown of Timber Hills after a brutal breakup and has to face everything she left behind. Her immigrant parents' tattered expectations, claustrophobic small-town gossip.
Did you love me, Jala?
And the string of messily broken hearts she left in her wake.
The player shapes Jala's story through narrative choices woven through skating, cooking with her parents, and fantastical turn-based combat with her thirsty ex-suitors. Each suitor battle is a battle with the past, as Jala's confronted with her ex's perspective of a narrative she thought she knew.
Let's look at how combat and narrative work together during the battle with Jala's third-grade boyfriend, Sergio.
The visuals, the music, it's a dating game. It's queer.
Taunts reveal your opponent's weaknesses, putting them
unbelievable. Yes, Rebecca, big Scott Pilgrim energy.
And my mom is always right.
So let's hit him with a thirsty taunt.
Thirsty taunt?
Now Sergio is in a thirsty mood. His attacks do less damage and have a chance to backfire.
This is amazing!
When he's in this mood, Jala's thirst skill does way more damage.
In between their attacks and deflections, the player shapes Jala's personality and backstory through choices, which build up her thursona. Just when Jala thinks he's getting through to Sergio, he pulls her into his inner world, a psychic landscape where he's the man he imagines himself to be in reality.
What the hell? I can't make a dent.
Sergio's ego makes him invulnerable to attack. What's a girl to do?
Like most South Asian men, all it takes to destroy Sergio's ego is a single word from his mom.
Jala summons the next best thing.
Summon mom.
Psychodrama. Her mom.
Trouble! No!
Jala hits Sergio with a rage taunt, which brings all of Sergio's buried resentments to the surface. Once this weakness is exposed, we hit him with a rage skill.
The battle ends not with a defeat, but a reconciliation.
This is already Game of the Year, I don't even care.
During the battle and can now start again.
I'm sorry I came on so strong, Jala.
As friends, or maybe even something more.
When Jala needs to clear her head, she heads out to the abandoned theme
skateboarding
park
as well
outside of town to go skating.
These days it's run by the bear mascot Soundy and his creepy cult of skater punk kids.
Our approach to skating is to make it accessible, not too punishing, but also add enough depth for folks that really want to get into it. The basics are to keep the combo meter going up for high score.
This character is cooler than I will ever be in my entire life.
Extend the combos on rails, wall runs, manuals, quick turns, and end on a combo finisher for a big score.
69, 6900. Let's go.
These are just some of the stories and mechanics packed into Thirsty Suitors. We have so much more to share with our players.
We can't wait for you to join Jala as she confronts her mistakes, makes up with her exes, reconciles her cultural differences, and becomes the person
Dog?
she's meant to be.
Dog.
Thirsty Suitors is coming to Steam, PlayStation, Switch, and launching into Game Pass. Experience the game for yourself with a Thirsty Suitors Steam demo. Out now.
Out now? There's a Steam demo out right now. Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Oh my god, I'm so pumped. We have to play that demo.
It's hard not to think about how time has changed the memory of you. How it will continue to change, to shift, until I'm left with a version I've created in my head.
Well, this looks intense.
I'm packing things up, clearing out your stuff, sorting through memories that twist and turn, depending on the way you look at them. It's hard not to drift into the past. To remember everything all at once. Back when you were still here.
How you doing, Beautimus? Welcome to Emotions. The art style is really beautiful. Hindsight. Oh. And that soundtrack, that looks like the trailer for an Oscar award-winning movie. Cardboard computer developer style. August 4th is way too soon. I don't love that. How soon it
Our
is. I mean.
studio's called Cardboard Computer, and it's just three of us. So my name's Jake Elliott. I'm the writer in this studio, I guess, in the team, and I also do a lot of programming. Tomas and I kind of share programming.
It's like art, writing, sound.
I was playing music and some touring and making records. I guess I caught Jake in his last.
Look at these
We
adorable
were at the
nerds.
School of the Art Institute of
I
Chicago.
love them.
All three of us were living in Chicago around 2010, I think. Tomas and I wanted to make a video game, and we
Big
had a few
remote.
other ideas before we settled on Kentucky Route Zero.
We brought Ben on for the second act, I think, and that was in the spring of that same year because we were somehow managed to release the second act in a few months.
I was
It
not
Friday night,
crafty.
and we'd be like, okay, I bet if we worked all night tonight, I bet we could publish this game tomorrow morning. And we were like, okay. We would work all night and it wouldn't be quite done. We'd be like, okay, but I bet we could do Sunday. I bet if we kept going, you know? And it didn't end up being possible, so we had to adjust our expectations a little bit.
7 years with like another 3 years.
Very
before
possibly.
that. Learned a lot about our own processes, and I think that's still kind of carrying over into the new project.
I want to play their game. I also want to watch a movie about their
Heroes
lives.
came out, I think we moved directly into this.
Or like a show on Netflix.
But the idea has been kicking around for years.
Maybe as old as KRZ.
We're working on a new project. It's the first project we're really seriously focusing on performance as like kind of a core part of the piece.
KRZ, it's like very still, there's not a lot of animation, everything is sort of like these slow, idle tableaus. So we're sort of doing a lot of R&D with making it more lively.
This is a version of like fully animated characters that we can do as a three-person team.
Just do that kind of thing from your phone now? What?
Already just so exciting.
Just download an app.
More knowledge going into it. The beginning of Kentucky Route Zero was a more staggered sort of development, and now we've known each other for so long and we're so comfortable with each other, and I think that informs making the new work in a way that feels substantial and exciting.
The new game, it's about a different tempo. It's faster and hopefully funnier.
It's that easy.
Comedy in KRZ,
But it's a tragedy.
but it's a tragedy. It's not a tragic comedy though.
No, it's just a tragedy.
It's just a tragedy. You will be sad playing this game. Bounty Star game reveal? Okay, hello. I love this already.
Thought I was done with this life. but I suppose that's not my privilege to possess. Some skill sets are a curse. Maybe someday I'll find the peace in that.
Big Western Max.
Sadly, today is not that day.
I like what I'm seeing here. Do you get to decorate your farm too? Your little farm area there?
I hope tomorrow is different.
The Morose Tale of Graveyard Clem. I like that a lot. I love that. I love what we just saw right there. Yarn
A Link to the
Owl.
Past was the reason I got into making video games. It was from my dad. He passed away, and that was one of the last things that he left. I came back to it when I was in my early teens. It was just a really sentimental and emotional experience. And when I beat it, I was like, oh man,
That sounds
I really
great.
want to make an experience like this for someone else. So I started to make my own game, and I would stream the whole process. And I had a pretty active community on Twitch, and Chris was one of the first people.
That was me.
I was thinking, how
That's
am I
me.
going to make this
I'm
game
Chris.
alone? Then one day, he started typing in my chat. He said, do you have a mic? That's how it all got started.
Hey, I'm Chris Hoffman. I'm the programmer at a company that Fabian and I started called Yarn Owl. I work in Austin, and Fabian works in Atlanta. We've been working full-time on the project together for a little over a year and never met.
Do you have a mic? You got a mic? Y'all got a mic? What's up, Throwhouse?
Hey, how's it going? Alma.
This is a great story.
First time I'm meeting Alma.
She's very excited about all this.
Very excited. Like, I've talked to Alma as much as I've talked to Chris.
And then, you can hold it again to charge again, and you can hold it again to charge again.
Yeah, that's awesome.
After work, we both come home and start working on the game. Then at the end of 2020, I shot him a message one day and I said, hey, are we really gonna make this game? He said, yeah. I quit my job that day. And then in 2021, we started Yarn Owl.
I was like, man, he is fully on board. So from that point, I just figured that he would be the best person to work with. He does everything code and I do everything art.
Sorry.
We'll just
Trying to
hop in a
fix
meeting
something.
for like a good hour, but then it ends up being like 3 hours, 4 hours, because we get excited just talking about different ideas. It was definitely emotional. Now all of this is happening and all of this is real. If I didn't get A Link to the Past from my dad or even Wind Waker later from my mom, just getting those games as a kid is what motivates me now to want to make an experience just like that.
There we go. Outer Wilds. Game update for Outer Wilds?
Hey, it's been a little while, and I just wanted to reassure everyone that no, you did not collectively hallucinate our announcement of Outer Wilds for the Nintendo Switch. We were a bit over-optimistic on the time
I
frame.
still haven't played this
At
game.
this point, it's possible we just fundamentally missed.
Kate, I love that you're playing Smash or Pass with all the devs.
It's still happening, and we're working hard to bring a great version of Outer Wilds to the Switch. Thank you for your patience. We'll have new info for you as soon as possible. With that said, we also have some good news.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. FPS patch? Let's go. Yeah, I still haven't checked that game out, but I've heard literally nothing but good things about it. Definitely gotta play that. Platform updates. Adri played this game once. Just have to believe. Oh, is it coming to new platforms? Fantastic. The Pathless. Good game, Adri. Maquette, I heard some good stuff about this one as well. Another one I've never picked up. Really good puzzle game, though. I think this is on Game Pass. Coming to Game Pass, let's go. Hello. Really cool concept. I think Harv did play this. I think you're right. Solar Ash was great.
Your blind ambition, all your good intentions. Everything you touch turns to ash.
I played this game briefly and then my internet stopped working for like 2 weeks straight. Tastes funny. Might be the ocean water. They really don't, AJ. They nail it every time. Oh, is this what I think it is? What Remains of Edith Finch? That's another one that I have not played. Gotta check that out. Looks scary. I don't like it. Third Shift. What are you guys doing? What are y'all up to? I haven't played Edith Finch. I haven't. Looks like it might be time to check it out, though.
For a long time, I didn't even know that I wanted to make games. And I always loved writing stories in school and learning about the mechanics in video games. At some point, I just thought, okay, maybe I can combine those two things.
Little Bear.
I
know Third Shift, but I can't remember what I know.
I liked working in these creative programs, and those were the first steps of kind of like expressing myself.
My name is Kai, and I'm a writer and one of the co-founders of Third Shift.
It is a bitch.
I'm Fabian. I'm the artist and one of the co-founders of Third Shift. Right now we are in the west of Germany, in my apartment, which is at the same time the headquarters of our little company. When we started thinking about our project, we did a lot of brainstorming actually on this balcony here. And this was when the idea was born.
Forever, yes. Oh, that's right. Forever Ago.
Road trip adventure game where you
I'm really excited for this one. Please give me more information on this.
Who embarks on a journey in his trusty
This looks
van.
gorgeous and sad.
The story is inspired by
And there's a
trip
dog.
I took down the Pacific coast. Fabian and I were always interested in the diverse
Anna, how you
landscapes
doing?
in North America, and that's where a lot
Look
of
at this game, looks
inspiration came.
gorgeous.
When Kai was about to go on this road trip, he asked me to lend him my camera. After he came back, he shared that book with me, like as a thank you.
Gorgeous and sad for real, though. That's the whole Annapurna vibe.
Drive for hours on end, and there's just no one. And this was just crazy to see.
Yeah, we have a scene just like this in the game.
Alfred was the first thing we had.
Character model of Alfred didn't always look like this. This is what Alfred used to look like. We started redesigning Alfred and making him a little bit more lifelike.
Alfred's main purpose is to document this trip. Usually the games that stuck most with us are story-driven games.
I'm just excited to see
Shelfer
when
was my
people actually
grandpa.
play this thing in the future. And I hope this will be very soon.
Ready to be wed to him. I'm so excited for that game. Game reveal? Game reveal. New games. Anna. I support it. Well, this looks wonderful. Are there going to be herbs? What are these weird little guys? They're little flying onions. Look at those sheep.
You're all very
Big weird animals. Am I adopting all of them? A whole flock of weird friends. The sheep fly? Excuse me, you just fly around and collect weird creatures? To fly with you? And they all make their own individual weird, cute noises? Gather your friends. Come on, friends. We're gonna go make a bunch of new friends. That's literally what I do on stream every day. I'm like, hey, all you weirdos, come, let's be weird together. That's what streaming is. This looks funky. How's it going, Gadak? I know some of those bands. I don't believe so, Crafty. Well, hook 'em. There you go. Block is co-op. I'm sold. What is a little game teaser? Gives it a light. Oh, I really like this art style already. From Katamari. No, wait, show me more puppy. Dream feel.
Making games is a process. You try and guide it, but you're trying to guide like a gushing river. Often people reach for stories they've already heard. We really want to pull from our own experience.
They're so freaking cute. Who are these people? I love them.
I'm Laura. I'm the director at Dreamfeel. This is the Hellfire Club. Way back when Dreamfeel started, this is one of the first places we came for like research.
Ireland is full of ruins, and those ruins speak to a history of violence sometimes, a history of change as well.
Dreamfeel started as a label for my own work, and then I met Leah.
It was just going to be a few sessions, but it turned into like a full-time week just exploring.
We developed lots of ideas, and one of them became If Found. Suddenly there was a dynamic. We're like playing off each other, and then as more and more people come in, kind of like grows its own identity. I think like creativity is when you bring like one like random idea from here and one random idea from somewhere else and like see how they could join or like what they could do together. And when you have lots of team members, that just happens. It's really important to me that we have the energy and we enjoy it when we come here. So like today, instead of showing computer screens, I wanted to show like Dreamfeel as like all of these people coming together. The new game is set in kind of like a fantasy version of Ireland. Probably the most obvious first detail is that all the characters are cats.
Hello, a fantasy game set in Ireland where you play as cats?
We have themes that I think are very relevant these days about coming together in the face of adversity.
Everything drowned will someday rise from the deep. The eerie message and theme of our game. And lots of cute cats.
It's a little spooky.
The goal is to
No, David, Hannah, I'm in.
be creative together and make something that is worthwhile.
Well, I think what's fantastic about Dreamfeel is that whether you're working on the music or the art or the programming, you're really invited to like bring your best to the table. Everyone kind of leaves a mark on it, which is really nice.
This is
in a lot of ways, I
so
think Dreamfeel
precious.
has become more polished as we've gone on. I think this game will feel more polished even compared to Found, but I hope that we still bring that edge of like exploration and adventure into it.
I love them. A Lost Wild game reveal. Ooh. What's up, Alex? Well, they really do, Alex. They really do. And dating games. Is this the game here? Great. I love that logo. I love that logo so much. What is this? Annapurna, this isn't cute at all. This is very scary. Here for it. Oh no. I want it. I want to play that as well.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our
Want the Irish cat people back.
Annapurna Interactive Showcase.
I want to play both. Austin, how you doing?
See you all again next summer.
That was lovely. Gosh dang it. Annapurna every time. Puppy! Oh. This is great. Annapurna, well done. Well done every time.